Hello YouTube! Today I'm going to share with you how to organize your pots and pans, the lids to your pots and pans, and also how to clear your countertops, because everyone desires to get some stuff off of their counters and have a more clear countertop. Right now you're looking at the after. Let me show you the before in order to fully appreciate this after. This before isn't too bad. I mean, you can see all my pots and pans. I could access them. They all pretty much have a home. However, there's still some major flaws with this system. The first one being I couldn't reach what was behind the pots and pans on the lower shelf very well. So those cake stands that you see in the back right there, yeah, I just never use them because of that. And I know that's kind of sad, but hey, that's the truth. The second reason is because there's a lot of volume and real estate in this cabinet that wasn't being fully realized. And I figured if I could find an organizational system that used up the full real estate of this cabinet, then I might be able to get some of those things that's on my countertops off of my countertops and into this cabinet. And that's exactly what I found. The next thing I did was purge and declutter my cabinet. So this is all the things that I'm getting rid of. It's actually going to go to my aunt's garage sale. And these are the things that I just relocated within my other cabinets. So I haven't used this. And I figured since I haven't used this, I'm probably not going to, and I ultimately don't love it. So it's gone. I have no need for that anymore. I used Christmas containers for cookies. I haven't used those in like 3 years. And my mom gave me that, but I had no need for it because Mike gave me new pots and pans. And I'll link them below as well. And you'll see where I relocated those in a different video. After I purged what I wanted to purge or relocate ththose things, I of course gave the cabinet a really good scrub down before I installed my system. Once I got in my head what I wanted, I did what any girl would do. I went on Amazon and you know what? It didn't disappoint because I found this Rev-A-Shelf system and I'm absolutely in love with it. I don't know why I waited so long. I mean, look at the way it slides. It slides so beautifully. It's like the luxury SUV among cabinet organizers and it's worth every penny. The cool thing is it comes in many different sizes and some of them come with pre-built-in dividers for your pots and pans and lids, so I'll link them all below. Let me first show you guys the bottom of this cabinet. So I love how the drawer pulls all the way out so you can easily see everything, and these are pretty sturdy so it doesn't bow or anything, which I really appreciate. But I just kept all my pans nestled together here, all my pots here, and then all the lids back here. Now this lid system is different. It didn't come with the Rev-A-Shelf system, so let me show you in more detail. This is an up-close shot of the pot lid holder. I got it from Target and I really love it. It holds all of my lids perfectly. Big, small, it works. You can kind of see it here. And the cool thing is, even though it didn't come, this didn't come with the Rev-A-Shelf system, look how it fits. It fits in there perfectly. So I wanted to get in even closer on this so you can see this aspect of this organizer. The bottom of the pot lid holder actually hangs down, but that really nestles perfectly within this and it kind of keeps it in place. Now the neat thing is too that the bottom of this shelf isn't flush with the bottom of my cabinet. There is space here and there's so much space that there's plenty of room for that to hang down without any issues, which is really nice. While we're down here, I wanted to point out this little felt pad right here. I put it right there because I didn't like the sound that this was making because this metal was rubbing up against this metal and I just didn't like that. And although it wasn't hurting the system, I really didn't want to hear it. So I ended up putting these felt pads along here wherever I thought it might bang or clang, and I didn't want to hear that noise. So this way now it sounds just as beautiful as it feels when you roll it out. Now let's take a look and see what I have here on the top shelf. You can see once again it pulls all the way out. I can easily see and access everything. I kept the bigger pots in the back here like I did in the previous, like I had it in the before, because we're used to that and I like it here and it fits here. Up here, now you can see I'm finally utilizing that space in my cabinet that was empty before, and I could finally put my blender in my toaster oven. I love it. This we use every morning and honestly it takes no work at all to take it out and to put it back, especially since we don't have to look at it every day anymore. And then this we don't use every day, so this is super nice to have hidden most of the time. Here's another look at one of those felt pads that I have on here. This wire used to cling up against here, but it doesn't anymore. It's been staying and working perfectly. That is how I organize all my pots, pans, the lids, and because of this Rev-A-Shelf system, I was really able to use that empty real estate and was finally able to get those things from my countertops off of them, put neatly away, easily accessible, organized. I am loving this. So I'm going to link this shelving system along with the pot lid holder and the other ones in different sizes below. I'm also going to be linking my pots and pans. My husband surprised me with those. That was my upgraded pots and pans. And let me tell you, I didn't know how terrible my other ones were until he got me those. And the price is very reasonable for the quality. I'm thrilled with them. And if you love hammer copper, I highly recommend those as well. So anyways, I focus mainly on home decor and organization here. I would love it if you were to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye guys.